So I'm out here on a bike riding through Laos in a very small community area. And it makes me want to ask this question. Could you guys actually live out here for the rest of your life as a retirement plan? I hear a lot of people talk about moving to Vietnam because it's quiet, it's chill, yada, yada, yada. But what if I told you out here in Laos it actually is? But could you actually handle all this? Look how quiet it is. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you can hear me. I brought out the camera for our first time in like a year and a half, the Action Pro, and I dropped it, then I ran over it. Yesterday's video, you saw that we went to the waterfall just down here. We went to that waterfall, but today we're going to take our new pretty bike, and you can see how beautiful it is. We're going to be going down to the historical port we talked about. It's about 4 kilometers out there. So we're gonna head out there, we're gonna bike it out there. This thing is a bitch to ride. The sand on the main island side is like loose. So it's like covered, you see like I'm just covered in shit. And my camera is literally like brown and red right now. So it's an interesting thing, but it's what it is. So let's get on our bike. I'm gonna take you for a ride just for a minute because this is quite hard. Oh shit. This is what we're rolling through and we got to do about 4 kilometers of this. This is actually not a bad road either. Like the main road where we were walking yesterday, if you saw the vlog I did, what was that, day 5 I think it was? We were all over the place. Like the roads were just insane. They were covered in cow poop and it was loose dirt. It wasn't even gravel, it was just dirt. So you're just like slipping and sliding. I took a shower and the water was like black at that point. Like it was just pretty dirty. So today we're taking a bike and we're gonna do this the right way. Looking at what we're seeing, stop looking at me. We have the beach and the temple. So the first thing is the beach. So I remember this road just sucking ass, so we're gonna kind of go through this. These are all things that we've done last video, so definitely check that out. Don't mind the bell. But hopefully the tide is there this time. Last time we came here last year, it was a very low tide. The restaurants siphoned the water to use for like cooking and cleaning and whatnot. So not only is it hot as just hell out here and evaporation is happening, they're also taking the water for their own thing. So we're gonna figure this out though. We're gonna get over to this beach real quick, check it out. There's not much there, but it's at least worth the visit since we're already on the way. And then from there, we'll hit the temple. So anybody behind me? Maybe not. But we'll see what's up. So I'm gonna get through this road. This really sucks to ride. And I'm gonna get you guys at the beach, so I'll see you in a bit. I look homeless, but you know what? You can laugh, you can complain, you can make fun of the bad hair day, but look at this. This is what I wake up to. The Mekong River. All right, guys, we made it. It was horrible. Look at the roads. They're so questionably bad, but one of my bottles of water sprung a leak, so it started shooting everything. My camera kept beeping because I guess I kept bumping the record button while I was in the bag and all that. But we finally made it. This is actually open now. Remember last, again, if you guys see the old videos of me coming here, before we came here, it was just full of fishermen and there was no water in the river. It was completely dried up and this restaurant was abandoned, or this building was abandoned. Now there's a restaurant and there's a river. So let's go check it out. And I will say one thing, the sand is still hot as shit. The things I do for you guys. This is nice, look at it. I don't know if that's glass or like shells or something. It's got like a diamond kind of a flare to it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I don't know if the camera picks that up. Because I know when I'm recording my Lamborghinis and stuff like that, it doesn't really pick up the paint right, you know? And then I zoom out and you realize they're micro machines. What am I talking about? Anyways, yeah, so look, it is definitely up here. Here's the piping for the siphon that they do. This looks like it's actually injecting water though. It's not siphoning it in. Just a couple fishing nets. But yeah, look at that. It's really nice. Let's go down there, actually. It's so calm too. But this is kind of what they call the beach. I mean, it makes sense. It's got sand. It's hot as, oh, this sand is hot. This actually hurts. Like this hurts. But it's got sand, it's got a beach, kicking shit on myself. And it's got water, it's got anchors. This is nice, man. Look at this. Yeah, you can see everything out here, man. You got like a, it looks like, yeah, like a little water, like a fishing hook thing going on right there. And then just to remember, I don't know if we can see how far. We were over there pretty far. But, oh, chemtrails are coming for us. Alex. Yeah, I don't think we can really see how far we were originally, but we were very far up there. Like, this just looks like a downstream at this point. Like, it's literally just a stream. So coming out here to like kayak or something would be fun. But it is pretty far from where we were. This is nice. Look at that. Look at that hump. That's huge. You see, you got all the fishing nets here, a bunch of boats. You got the USS MCC. You got the USS Submarine, I guess. And then just a bunch. It's funny though, like the boats out here. Like something out here about this, like in Vietnam, they don't really have this problem because they dock everything. Like they always pull everything onto the shore at night. Like you see this in Phan Thiet, you'll see this in like fishing towns. They don't leave boats in the water, and it's pretty much because of the quality. Like they drown. Same thing here though. Like you see some fish, but yeah, you see they're all kind of like there's just water in all of them. This one is literally drowned, but they always have buckets. I don't see the bucket in that one, but yeah, bucket here, bucket there. Yeah, there's a bucket there. Yeah, all these have buckets. And what they do is in the morning they come in, they take off the lock so nobody can steal their bike, or steal their boat. You see all of them have the lock boxes. You know, some of them don't. They're probably just up there. But the idea, and you see that box that has like the white thing on top. They use that, they pretty much get the water out, and then they go. And as they're fishing, they're constantly pretty much getting water out of their boat. So it's kind of a battle, but I mean, battle with what? Nature? This is too nice. Yeah, this is really nice. It's still quiet as fuck as it used to be. That thing hasn't changed. The road coming here sucks ass. So if you do come out here, I recommend getting a bike. Remember yesterday we walked to the waterfall? Once we got across the French bridge, we were in the waterfall in like 5 minutes. When we walked it, it took like 45 minutes. So it's because you're doing all this weird shit, and it's hot. You're walking on concrete, like hot concrete. So it's just like, it's a little frustrating. But it does get you there. So I mean, take a walk to the waterfall if you're trying to get your 10,000 steps in. Give yourself like 2 hours to do the whole thing. But if you're gonna ride a bike, like fuck, 30, 40 minutes. Like the transportation back and forth. Yo, look how much sand there is, and my feet are on fire right now. This actually hurts. And look how clean it is. Like there's a few things, but I'm always gonna bring this up. But it's honestly clean. See, like it seems like the garbage is in spots where, you know, like it's accumulated somewhere, like that's where they kick it. But yeah, this is the beach. All right, I can't take it. We got to keep going, man. This is so hot. My nose is starting to run. It's so hot. Is that normal? You see a bunch of the fishing gear here. This is like crab nets, aren't they? Use this in Vietnam for like the bigger stuff. What if they're catching out here? And then again, just a restaurant. Doesn't seem like anything's going on. You got the Lao apron. And yeah, it's just open, but there's like no covering. Like they would definitely probably have umbrellas and stuff out here during the daytime or something. But this is like if you want to get a tan in 5 minutes, this is where you go. Like, this is ridiculous. So hot. Here comes another person, a couple people. It's actually not bad at all, man. No complaints, no complaints. You got the river. Look at the river, dude. That shit's crazy, man. But yeah, you got the main river. Got a bunch of beaches. I'm not gonna walk over there. I can't even feel my feet right now. I think my sandals are melted to my feet right now, because I haven't felt them move in a while. And then, yeah, grab some food, get a beer, watch the dog bark, and call it a day. So we're gonna head back up here. And look at that little chihuahua. We're gonna head up here. And next spot, I think, I don't know. There's gonna be side stops, so I don't want to tell you where. But end of the day, we're going to the historical site. So I'm gonna walk through trash apparently. See you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so we are on the bike going nowhere. Well, we got like 3 kilometers of this, I guess. I don't know. But we are heading over to the temple. We just left the beach. Look at the breeze. Breezy. But we're just going by. There is nothing out here. And I love it, man. The air is clean. The lighting is not that great. I am so burnt. I look like tomato. I know people are like, oh, you should have suntan lotion. No. Past that, we are moving out here. So far, it's just been chill, dude. Everyone's sleeping. It is like, it's right about 10:30, 11. And it's also extremely hot. So I don't think it's so much of the siente of everybody sleeps at 10:30 or 11 out here, but it's more of, you can buy that land. It's more of, it's just hot out here. People are just like exhausted. And I'm even seeing the forum people just like, how can you do anything here all day? So it is definitely a very hot day, but it's a good drive though, man. Like, look behind me, there's like nothing. You guys are like the rear view mirror for me. I don't see anything. So we saw the beach. My feet are still recovering. My back is recovering from going up that hill. Like, that road was just like, it was like this. It was so bad. So we're gonna go for another 2.5. We are literally just biking through the entire island of Don Khon right now. We're not here yet. We're like 400 kilometers away. I think you guys can hear it from behind me, but we are at a ghetto bridge, which I couldn't get the video. There's some kids driving motorbikes by there, but look at this. This is just stuff you don't like. I don't know, man. Like, I've lived in Vietnam for 10 years. So like, when I see the Mekong, this is not what I think. And on top of that, it's not what I see. But here, it is so much different. So let's walk down. I'm not gonna do, yeah, the sand is like, just like, look at this. It's just powder. And they were trying to ride like a motorbikes across there. I guess this is where people live, maybe? I don't know. It was like 7 or 8 schoolgirls and then some boy just driving everybody. Oh. Population improvements. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. What is that? Why is there a Pepsi bottle? Yeah, this is nuts, man. So this is the bridge. So the kids had to drive through the river. That's crazy, actually. So you drive through, and then you're on the other side. I don't know if we're gonna walk on that. That just looks like we're gonna die. But yeah. Look at that, man. I remember when I grew up, we used to go to, I forgot the name of it, Mount Hood, I think it was. Crater Lake or something like that. Anyways, there's like campgrounds out there. My stepfather, growing up, he used to take us to the spot every year. Oh, this fish. Shit. It was like a fish fight. But he used to take us to the spot, and it reminds me of this. We would just camp on the side of the river, and we would get on canoes, and we would catch our food, barbecue it, whatever. We just lived, you know, like cavemen damn near. And it was like our family time growing up. Like, when you think of memories, those were like the times. Like, we would go to like the redwoods back before it got infected. We just did a lot of that stuff, and this reminds me of it. Like, look at this. This is nuts. Like, that's a ghetto dam, but yeah, I guess it's doing something. But yeah, and then we look up here. There's our bike. Definitely not riding that out, but yeah. What do you guys think about Mekong? This is the Mekong we don't talk about. Earlier, when I showed you guys the overlay of the kids that we drove by, where we said something weird, they actually, I think they live up here. This sounds like a creeper video. It's not what I'm doing. But I saw them from this road up here, climbing up here, and they're just yelling, like, they were just laughing, right? And I realized that the bridge it's trying to cross doesn't even start. It starts like 50% into the river, the bridge actually starts. So they had to like get off and push the bike, because you have to drive into the river. But we did find this place. Look at this, man. Views on views. Like, I remember that Stradman guy who was saying that when it comes to Colorado, but you know what, Colorado, I don't think you guys shit on this, man. This is crazy. Look at all this. And I don't think foreigners know about this. I keep seeing people drive by and nobody's like stopping here. Yeah, and I just saw some kids like laughing and trying to get across this crazy ass bridge behind us. Like, look at this dirt though. Like, this is what I was talking about yesterday we were walking. It's just powder. Like, there's not even like rocks in it. It's just powder. It's like powdered snow, but it's dirt. Top of the world, baby. Look at that. And there's our bridge. This is crazy, man. So this is the spot we haven't been. So we still have 600 more meters, and we will be where we need to be. So I'm gonna jump back on my whip, as the kids say, and we're gonna head over 600 meters, and I'll see you guys wherever we're going. All right, guys, I think we finally made it to the end of the road. So if you do come out here, I want to show you real quick, because I just saw this little thing. These are the wells that you see out here. If you can find them, they're not easy. But I said a couple videos ago, it looked like a wet condom. You can kind of see what I mean. But these are the fresh water the freshwater dolphins. They are not seawater, so you're not gonna see killer whales. These are like very limited to certain types of waters, and Laos is one of the countries that has it. But that's not what's cool, man. This is actually like this is a lot to take in. I'm gonna try to show it to you slow. Welcome to the end of the Mekong Islands. Like, there's so much out here. Down here it looks like it's like a fishing area. Yeah. I mean, still, it's not even like, I don't know why I'd always look at trash, but it's still not that bad at all. Just look at all that, man. It's just nothing. It's just water. Really nice. Here come the homies. We all got our G-Wagons out here. But this is just crazy. You have a little restaurant. Actually, you got one there. You got one like right there. And then there's a couple homestays. So if you want to actually stay here for a couple nights, there's a homestay at the beginning of this road. It looks like these houses, so don't expect any heavy accommodations, but it gets you by the area. I mean, I see a lot of like I almost said stray kids. I see a lot of kids kind of just chilling, a lot of stray dogs kind of just chilling. So this is a very residential area, and we were just at that bridge, the Mekong bridge, that little ghetto bridge. It was the same thing. It was just a bunch of kids and like just normal everyday people out here. Here's kind of the boating area if you want to go down here. You see down here, look at that view, man. That's nuts. You look up a little, there's the rest of it. What? Stuff's wild, right? We have the dolphin. And then you see these green things right here. These are the garbage things I was telling you guys about. They're everywhere in Laos, and everybody uses them. I mean, look at this. I mean, obviously you have some garbage here and there, but again, man, if I'm going to compare this to another country, this would be a landfill. It would be full of street vendors. Like, look around you. There's no street vendors. There's 1, 2, 3 shops, and that's it. A couple cows chilling, but nothing chaotic at all. I don't know if this is a thing we can do. We're gonna go down here. This one thing about Laos, like, there's no real rules. You just kind of do what you want. Like, look at this. You could die here. You could die. We're not going to. Yeah, like, we're under the bridge right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't think people come down here. There's a lot of spider webs. Yeah, look at this views, bro. Tell me this isn't worth it, man. Look at all that. We are still just hanging out. Like, we're under this, like, bridge. It's full of graffiti and graffiti. But who cares? Look at this. This is ridiculous. It's just endless, and it's so calm out here. It's quiet. There's a couple of fishing boats, but like nobody's really screaming or anything. There's so much graffiti. You see all the like tagging and stuff going on here. Some gangsters. Word. But oh, I didn't say I think we go down farther. Yo, we're going down, man. So let's go down. I think we're taking the back road. Yeah, see, we could jump down here right now. Ooh. I don't think people come down here. Get these spider webs on everything on me. Yeah, look. Okay, so we came to a dead end. Yo, does the water come that high? That's nuts. Yeah, we're kind of at the bottom now. But I think a spider just bit me in the back of the neck. So if I start swinging around on my next vlog, you know why. I'm gonna get out. Dude, there's so many spiders down here. Definitely people don't come down here. But yeah, I mean, a little dirty unfortunately, but it's definitely a nice view. Look at that. So, all right, as we go, we get tourist sites of tourist sites. Yeah, look at this little cow action. It's a really nice area. I mean, you still see it like behind us. That's nuts. But very clean, very chill. Just to I'm going to show you around as we drive out here because there is some stuff here. So I don't know if you can hear me or not, but we got some just like mini restaurants. This looks like more like, yeah, there's a store, a bunch of housing. So this is where a lot of like the locals are probably chilling. I don't know. I don't want to sound ignorant. And then this building right here, There's a store. This is the homestay. So if you do stay here, I think you're just sleeping on the floor. I legit don't know where the bed is. I don't even think it's open anymore. Yeah, I don't even think that's open. But here we are in Ban Honeko. I can't say that. Oh, there's a school right there. Look at that. Let's check that out. This has to be a primary. We're gonna find out in a minute, but I'm gonna show you a primary school that you will deal with if you work out here in Laos. It is hard to get a job out here just because they can't afford a lot of it. But let me show you what a Lao, this is a primary school. Let me show you what a Lao primary school looks like. So if we get in here, we have our flag area, which is always a Thailand Lao thing. And then we have just one entire building. This is always what it is, one building. And then somewhere around here's a bathroom. Yeah, so here's the toilet, and the sink for everything. And you can kind of see this is it. There's a homestay, and then the classroom. This is literally what you can expect in a school classroom. You can see the books. Yeah, this is like primary. Very. I don't even know what you write on there. You got like a chalkboard. And if we look outside the back, yeah, this is it. Isn't that crazy, man? This is a Lao classroom. This is really common what you see in Cambodia as well. So if you do want to come out here and teach, obviously you have to have the TEFL. Check that link below, get that done, and you have to have a degree. I'm just going to tell you, it's going to be hard to get a job out here. It's expensive for them to hire native teachers. So mostly they get like non-native teachers to help out. This typically, from who I've met out here, have been Filipinos and Northern African that are non-native countries of English that get jobs out here for typically half the cost almost. And the schools can afford them for like semesters at a time, not like a whole year. Where in like Vietnam or Thailand, you get 1 year TRCs and work permits. That's not a thing out here to the extent. But the point being though, look at that. That's cool, man. You see, you got the garbage thing there. You got the water pail, wash your hands. Like, yeah, this is nuts. This is a legit primary school, man. So, yeah, if you're gonna be working out here, this is what you will expect. Cows, rundown hostels, and 4 bedrooms. And we'll call it a classroom. So we are almost back. We got a little bit to go. I think we're at like 4.5 kilometers. We're on our way back. We just left. So let's head back to, I don't know where we're going. Let's just go somewhere. This is fun. All right, so you guys can kind of see this. You can't. I missed it. I'm sorry. But I just passed the sign. Remember the locomotive train that we saw, like that really small piece of rust? It says it's 5.1 kilometers from where we are right now. The other route says that we are 4.5. So we're taking a route that has an extra 400 kilometers on the trip. So nobody's going this way. There's probably a reason for that. We're going to die. Or not. I don't know. I mean, look at these leaves. They're huge. It's probably like a Bigfoot out here or something. But we're going to take this side route because why not? And I am just like, look at me. Is the color coming out well on the iPhone? I am burnt. Just completely burnt. Burnt. It's whatever, guys. Whatever. I'm gonna keep pedaling though. Like this is what it is. And let me ask you. A lot of people want to move to Vietnam. They want to retire in Vietnam. They want that peacefulness in Vietnam. And just do whatever you want. But the question, let me ask you if I can. If you truly could live in a quiet, chill spot, why don't you just pick Laos? I hear a lot of people that move in Vietnam, and I've lived there forever, and I get it, and I'm not picking on Vietnam. It's just such a massive spot where people want to retire, quote unquote, and they can't. And it's not quiet, it's not chill, but why not come to Laos? Find a nice Lao girl, get married, put down like $38 to buy some land. Okay, I did see the land. Like the land out here is like $20,000 to $40,000, and it's like stuff like this. So it's like, it's not that it's bad. It's just it hasn't been built on before. So you're gonna have to do some construction work on your own, but you have that option. And then the visa process, if you get married, is like you're pretty much here. Like you don't have to leave. So that's what the French guy told me. So I don't know. Maybe it's a French thing that they're allowed to do that. Who knows? You guys can let me know in the comments. If you're an American or South African or something, is that even a possibility? is a kind of a serious question, I guess. Because maybe I'll just find me a Lao wife. But past that though, man, they just look at this. The only noise out here is me yapping at an iPhone and birds. That's it. No karaoke, no honking, no screaming, no pit fires of plastic bottles. It's just us. I love it, guys. So I'm gonna pedal in peace. Alright, so I thought we would take a ride in our expensive whip down a back road. I have no idea where we're going right now. And as I turned, a bunch of foreigners behind me on bikes like stopped and looked at me confused. So yeah, they stopped following us. But let's go down here. I'm assuming this is just where the Lao people kick it. Like, let's check out the housing. Like, let's see the real Lao. Yeah, you still got like the stilt houses. Yeah, we're in the neighborhood right now, man. Welcome to the block. A lot of wood houses. You see like the power line setups. This is nice. This is cool, man. Zoom out a little more for you. Give you a full effect. All right, so we're taking a pit stop. Too many hills, but look what I found. It's like a Japanese thing. It's a lot of burning though. But I found the house for you guys. So if you want to retire, here's optimal real estate opportunity. Look at that. You got a plant made out of metal. You got a good string to hang yourself and air. Like, look at these windows, man. Like, you just have windows for days. You got a divider, so you have 4 rooms, right? Look at the views. It's actually not bad though, I'm not gonna lie. But you are in the middle of nowhere. Imagine this during a winter time, like if it actually snowed in Laos. Like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, that's the house. I'm keeping the string. I would go crazy. I always hear this whole, like, I want the white picket fence and quiet, but I'm telling you, man, after like a few months, you're just like, you go crazy. And there's just like nothing at all. Your fucking house on you got the stilt house. What more do you want, people? This is awesome, bro. All right, and these leaves, it's bigger than my head. That's nuts. All right, so let's get back on the bike, and we got like 5 kilometers to go. Let's get there. I don't know. We're taking a back road, and I rarely see foreigners driving by. Like, when I say foreigners, like the Chinese, the Koreans, and the Europeans, and one American, me. So it is being, I think we just kind of found a back. Wow, look at this one, like a back road. Jeez. Skirt. All right, guys, so we found another bridge. And it's kind of like the other bridge from the other waterfall, but this one only costs 20,000. So we're going to another waterfall. So let's see. This bridge seems way more stable than the other one. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Hey, you see all the downturn. Then we come over here to like the chill side of it. That is crazy, dude. This bridge, woo! I'm waiting for the old people to get on. I'm gonna start jumping. No, that would be rude, right? But this is wild. Like, just how much stuff is out here. This is sturdy, bro. Like, they're not goofing off. Hold on. Was that it? I don't even know. Was that it? That sounds like a waterfall. So let's head. Something's over here. So, and that's the thing about Laos. Like, you'll go to these like sites and stuff like that, and there's just like, there's not really any indication of what you can or cannot do. Like, they always have garbage stuff everywhere, which is nice, but it seems like you just kind of just go and figure it out as you go. So it's almost an adventure in itself. Remember, we went to a Tank, I think it's called, went through like that loop and we saw the dragon cave, and we went through like a bunch of like old stuff, old temples and stuff like that. And it was just, okay, we have arrows, and it was just like you paid an entry fee, and they're just like, good luck, have fun, like don't die, right? And it's like the dragon cave was insane to me, like, because you could literally die in there. I'm not like exaggerating this. If you were with your kids and you just let them start going, if they slipped, they would roll down like something like 30 feet on pure rock, like sharp rock. And when you climb to the top, if you decide to go out of the dragon cave, go up to the top, it's the same thing. Like you're literally overlooking free fall. It's insane. So that's kind of the stuff you deal with here. Like, look at this. And it's not a complaint. I prefer this over like regulated to an extent, you know. Obviously we don't want to die, but if we could come out here and just be a little free, I'd be happy, you know, especially with like so little people out here. Okay, I think I see blue. My eyes are getting excited, so I think we're here. Okay, yeah, I see a bunch of stuff out here, so let's head over to there. What do we got? So we got an arrow. I guess that's the blue I saw. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, they got garbage pails like everywhere. It's nuts. I love that though. Like, you would think somebody else would do that. Somebody else, you know what I mean? Yeah, look at all this. It's just a big old river. They got like a little mini dam. This is so nice, man. So there's some other tourist up here. So I'm thinking we do everything opposite that a tourist would do. They're gonna follow the arrows. So we're gonna go the other way. And just so we don't have to, like, we're not bumping with other people. There's something too, I was like, there's nobody here. Like all these, Jesus, this is crazy. All these spots we've went to, there's just been nothing here. Nature's just amazing. Yeah, boy, God has done amazing things. Like, I'm just like, look at all this. He's done amazing things, man. If we leave it alone, not goof it up, it's quite the experience. So this looks like the cliff we need to be going out to. Oh my gosh. There it is, my friend. All right, so we made our way down a bit. I saw something over here I want to show you guys. This is kind of quite creative. But, so you see we have the stream, there's like that main one that goes there, and then this one kind of comes down and around. And when it comes here, it goes into a fishnet thing area. So they're like, I don't know if they're catching trash, I doubt it, but I think it's fish, right? Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. So those fish go down there, or, yeah, they're gonna have a bad night. Yeah, this is it so far, man. So I'm glad we took that off route, because this was not part of the tour. But I see other foreign people out here too, so it's not that much of a secret. But if we go back up there, so let's go where the tourists are probably at now, or they're leaving. Because it seemed like it was just us here. And we took the off route. So if we go through here again. Yeah, look at that. Little cliff action. So many spider webs out here, like everywhere. Yeah, just look like, isn't that crazy? Like what the hell? All right, so let's go to the tourist area. This is supposed to be where the main waterfall is at. Dude, these rocks are, look at this, it's lethal. And it's so, I wonder if all, we keep seeing fire pit areas. I wonder if they're natural. Just because it is so hot and dry out here, it's ridiculous. Woo, look at that, oh man. We found the gold mine. Maybe there's more. You see there's another like fishing thing there. This is nuts. All right, so we are walking down option number 2, and I think we found something. I see beer bottles and cans everywhere. Look at that. I think these are the, yeah, these are Lao. These are actually Lao people. So maybe they're doing some fisherooniing out here. I mean, I'm having a hard time moving right now. This road is like trash. Oh, these are like tourists. Yeah, like a beer bench. Oh, we got like a beach. Got some sand that hurts. Dude's out here cleaning himself. These people are brave. They're walking around like no shoes on. Yeah, there we got a David Copperfield ramp. Then if we take it over here, dude, these rocks are so bad. There we go. All right, we got it. But yeah, so we have like the ramp area here. It's still going, so we have a way to go. You see right here, we have another blue sign finally. We are unfortunately right behind a Chinese tourist site, so like they're over here just yelling and spitting on everything. It's kind of disgusting. So we're gonna go a little slow. So let's go ahead and let's hike down here. Like another bench. Let's go down this area. It's like there's like a little more of a beach area. This sand is on fire, man. Oh, we got another tourist behind us. Here's one of the boats. It's like they forgot about this one. Yeah, look at all that. Like, what is that gunk? Is that like oil or something? You see it's all around here too. But they tied it down. Weird. So got a little shade. There's another boat. They have these things tied, but they're just like, this one is not sunk because it's tied so much. Look at all that. But it's like, it's completely screwed. And yeah, we see over here. Yeah, it's like, what is that? It's like alien stuff. But you swim in that? I promise you. It's just salt. Yeah, it's pretty calm. So I think we need to actually go back up here now and see what we can find. Yeah, you see, it's like all these fire pits. I really wonder if these are just like natural. It's nuts, but... So we have like 1, 2, that looks bad. 3, let's try this way. See what we can find. Wow, look at that. Yeah, there's so many like, it's like fish and dam, like they've built so many dams and fish stuff out here, like nets. What kind of fish they catch in the Mekong? But, there we go. Yeah, this is pretty calm over here. Yeah, that's gotta be natural. This big ass tree in the way. You guys see that? You see right here, like all these, yeah, there we go. Like all these little things. There's a couple over here. But yeah, just calm, chill. Just so much. So that was 1. Now we go to 2. I like how the last sign said go this way, and now it's just like go anywhere. So we got to get out of that area. So we're going to go over here to the lower area. So we got a little party over here, huh? There we go. Yeah, it's like, ooh, I just stepped on one of those rocks I said that would kill you. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, look. I don't know what's going on here. Dare me to swim in it? I won't. I'm actually a little confused. So we're going down this path, and this is the bridge. It looks like a dam. Like, yeah, it's just a wall. So we're walking across the Great Wall of Laos, I guess. But I mean, there's still a path. But if you fall, you're dead. Let's not do that. Fall, you're dead. Let's not. There's so many spots that just like lose. I think that was it. I'm not sure what I was expecting. I think I was looking for like Niagara Falls or something like that. But I see the arrow again back up, I think. I don't know where we are. I'm confused. But, yeah, see, everything looks like it's been on fire. It's like there's just a massive forest fire. Okay, we haven't been here yet. You see? Or have we? Oh, that's how we got here. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's the second garbage can. So, yeah, but look at it. It's just like everything's on fire out here. Even this, like the leaves are like... That's where, because they're just like everywhere. It seems like they just cut and burn stuff all the time. Yeah, there's our bridge. So, we're gonna head out here. This is actually nice. It costs 20K. So like 70 cents or something like that. But it's just like, it's a little hike. Like, what do we spend, like 10 minutes here? That's good.